Hello, everybody. Welcome again to the Shy Rise Show. Today is presented by the Englewood Enterprise Gallery. You can find the Englewood Enterprise Gallery at EnglewoodEnterpriseGallery.com. You can also email us at the EnterpriseGallery@gmail.com. And if you need to reach us by phone, you can reach us at 773-719-9848. And just if you don't know me, my name is Eric. They also call me Prez. And today I'm joined by the brother Jabangja Kali.
Peace.
How you doing, brother?
Oh, fantastic, brother. How are you?
I'm good. Well, Jabangja is a brother that's been affiliated with us for a very long time. He is an artist. So this show, we focus on artists, not just musical artists, but all kinds of artists. We also deal with people that's doing something positive in the community, and not just the Englewood community, just worldwide. So today, my guest, Mr. Jabangja Kali, he is... tell us, what exactly do you do? What kind of art do you do?
I make hats. I make wraps, purses, baby blankets, just to whatever boundary the imagination will extend me to.
Well, I gotta say, man, that's an interesting hat you have on today. Did you make that yourself?
Yes, sir. I probably would never wear a hat I didn't make.
Okay, so you sew then, obviously.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So how long have you been sewing?
I've been sewing since 1997.
97?
Yes.
What got you into sewing? Like, it's not too many men out there that sew. You know, when I came up, sewing was like for girls.
Well, actually, if we go back thousands of years, we men were the original sewers and creators. What happened to me? I went to a meditation spiritual ritual. I met Lady Beausillon, and she took me on to be her apprentice. I spent one day with her, and after that, I went home to a new apartment I had just rented and found a sewing machine. And after that, the first thing that I made, that was it. After that, that was
What was the first thing you made? Like a hat?
The first thing I made was a hat. And it was the winter time, so it was a scarf and hat.
Well, can you show the people a little close-up of some of your work that you've done? I'm not sure if they can see what kind of material that is. What is that on that hat?
Here we go.
Right
This is cotton, and this is an Avengers hat. This one right here, this fabric sister brought from Ghana. I put a little leather on it. Just many different styles.
So are those look like, some of them look like they're kind of reversible. Are they reversible? Show me a reversible one.
Some of them, in fact, are. Let's see. I have a reversible one right here.
Oh, man, that's dope.
Yes, thank you.
So what type of clients do you deal with? Are they're male, female? What?
I have a multiplicity of callers ranging in ages from teenagers to old, all over the world.
Well, I think we got a caller.
Yes.
Caller, go ahead.
I tell you, in real lost art, you don't see it too much unless you go to some type of exposition.
Mm-hmm.
Quilting. If you look at some quilts, they really like works of art, and you don't see people doing that hardly at all.
You're right.
Yes,
you're right.
I totally agree. I love patchwork quilts.
So you do quilting as well?
Yes, I'm a patchwork artist.
So what do you? How do you go about deciding what type of material that you want to use? You go just to the shop and say, I like that, I like this, or you go in there specifically looking for something?
Well, actually, I like the finest of materials because I'm very picky and finicky when it comes to my hats. Like this particular hat here, I made it 9 years ago, and I have a 17-year-old son that I made it for. And right now it fits my 3-year-old son. The hats, they last a long time. Of course, this looks like Spider-Man, but has spiders on it. But I love the finest of material. I get them from everywhere all over the world.
So I see is that velvet on there?
This is a fine ultra fleece material.
Hey, can I see that hat right over there real quick? Let me try one on.
Which one? This one?
That one over there.
This one here?
Yeah. So, when someone calls you and says, hey, I need a hat. Do you take measurements of their head, or you have them measure it, or what do you do?
I do a visual measurement. I can tell what size any part of your body is to sew something on it.
I'm sure.
Been doing it since '97, so
97.
pretty accurate.
Well, let me just one more time. Let me tell you that we are the Englewood Enterprise Gallery. You can find us at www.englewood.enterprisegallery.com. You can also email us at the enterprisegallery@gmail.com. You can also reach us by phone at 773-719-9848. So those that have just joined us, once again, I have Jabang Kali. He's one of our guests. He is an artist. He is from Chicago, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what other arts do you do other than sewing? I heard that you make music.
Yes, I'm with a group called Black Pirate Militia. We've selling in about 20 different countries. Pirate meaning positive, insightful revelations, all times eternal. Militia meaning militant. I'm living in this insane asylum.
Okay, so those are just, it's like an acronym, a big long acronym.
Yes, sir. We have an intentful purpose to put positive, insightful revelations all over the world.
So, as far as with your group or with yourself, I mean, what are you working on now?
Right now, I'm currently working on an album with my 17-year-old son and my 3-year-old son.
And their names are?
Rabang and Jaquise. And a shout out to Quinette and Jabang as well.
Those some of your other kids?
Yes, my children.
I got you. So, I mean, tell me, well, you seem to be like a very creative person. I mean, you making hats, you doing music. I mean, why do you think like being creative is so important these days?
Well, with creativity, you can bridge the gap of racism. You can bridge gaps of violence. Actually, you can bridge so many gaps with creativity. If you look at the greats, the great jazz artists that we had in the last 100 years or the last 50 years, back 20, 30 years ago, almost everyone played an instrument. They sang or they danced. Those are some of the arts that we've lost, and we need to regain them, reclaim them, resustain ourselves, and be powerful, productive, positive people. And creativity is the #1 thing that assists me in doing that. God and creativity. Those are the two powerful things.
So what's your take on the school system? You know, they're taking a lot of arts and creative things out of the schools. I mean, why do you think they're doing that? If we need to have arts to help us expand our minds or have the youth expand their minds, so to speak, why do you think they're taking this stuff out? I mean, let it all go. I mean, let me know, why do you think they're doing this?
I couldn't come up with any reason why they're doing it, but the outcome is catastrophic and disastrous. So it's up to us to put the music in our children's hands. It's devastational to take away creativity, but us as a people, we must sustain it and replace it and even do it ourselves. If the school system refuses to, we still need to buy that trumpet, buy that clarinet, buy that horn, that drum set, that piano for our children. Because that is the rebuilding of a civilization, is the creators.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what we're doing over at the Englewood Enterprise Gallery at the location that we're at 7039 South Wentworth. Every Saturday, just about every Saturday, we're having art classes for the youth. As a matter of fact, one of our events is coming up on Sunday, June 26th, from 12 to 4 p.m. We're having an open house. It's like for the business, arts, and technology. Our acronym for that is the BAT Lab. It's really for community development. So if you're interested in coming out and joining us, once again, as you can see on your screen, it's Sunday, June 26, 2016, from 12 to 4 p.m.
And y'all are doing a wonderful job there. As a matter of fact, I met a couple of the youth over there, and I was very impressed with the artistic.
What we got going on over there. I appreciate it, my brother. I mean, tell everybody, I know you're from Chicago, but tell everybody where you're staying at now, where your location is.
I'm on top of the world. I live in Alaska.
Alaska?
Yes.
What took you? Why are you way out there in Alaska?
Man, it's one of the most beautiful, prosperous, magnificent, safe places on the planet. We have a caller.
Oh yeah, hold on one second. Let's go to our caller. Caller, You got a question?
I just had to make this point. When you go to different cemeteries around Chicago, guess what? There's art in the cemetery. But when you look at some of the public schools, guess what? There's no art at all, you know. And you think they would have art in the schools, and they don't. Something's wrong. Then when you go to different communities, guess what? The number one thing you see a lot of times is art. You see the murals on the walls and stuff, and you may even see statues. But when you look in communities that don't have too much art, guess what? Those are communities, I guess, those are the ones that have the most amount of violence.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta agree with the caller on that one. I mean, in my personal opinion, I mean, like I said, I agree with the caller. I mean, where there's a lack of art and a lack of diversity, you're always gonna have, you know, some negative repercussions coming from that. When I grew up, you know, I grew up in the 80s, 90s. I graduated in 90. And back when I was in middle school and high school, we had art class, we had video production class, we had music class. I used to play the trumpet. You know, I have some buddies that are in the schools now, and they're struggling to get 5 instruments, you know, that students will have to share. I mean, just to have that, they're struggling to get a little keyboard, to get a trumpet, to get sheet music. So there is really a lack of funding for the arts. There's just a lack of diversity in our schools. You know, it's hard to bring in artists and bands to come in and show these kids, you know, that how to be creative. And I mean, and there's been studies that show if you study music and play musical instruments, you're guaranteed going to do better in math and in the sciences. And maybe there's a reason why there's a lack of music and a lack of this creative stuff in our schools, because they don't want us to learn. They don't want us to be smart.
Yes,
but
indeed.
you know, I'm not gonna get too deep into it. Well, you got anything to add on to that?
I definitely totally agree with you. And as I said previously, we must develop a plan to expound and expand the creativity.
All right, well, let me just briefly once again go into some of the events that we have over at the Englewood Enterprise Gallery. In June, we're trying to raise, we're trying to get more materials, so you can come by, you can see what we got going on, you can donate. I'm not sure if I can say that on the air, but you can come by and help us out. You can bring by supplies if you want. You don't necessarily have to give cash. Also, too, we have So Fresh Saturdays, sponsored by Rage. We also have a game night every 4th Saturday. The last game night was pretty good. You know, I would like to see more people show up. We play some card games, some board games, and it's just an opportunity to come out and have some fun. And in case you didn't know, the place is the Englewood Enterprise Gallery. Once again, we're at www.englewood.enterprisegallery.com. You can email us at enterprisegallery@gmail.com. And you can also reach us at 773-719-9848. So, Mr. Jabang Khalid, I would like to just change it up a little bit. We were on the way here, we were talking about, we were just riding down the street looking at brothers, some of our youth today, and
pulling their pants up.
Yeah, we was kind of disgusted.
And it wasn't just a youth, it was a full-grown man.
Full-grown men. Youth do it, but full-grown men, they sagging their pants these days. So we just gonna switch it up a little bit. Our topic today was just about, we decided we wanted to just talk about this sagging thing going on. I'm pretty disgusted with seeing brothers showing their underwear. You know, it was a few times I've been on the bus sitting down, and you know it's crowded, and the brother's standing right next to you, his pants down to his knees, and you just looking at the crack of his butt.
Not a good invitation.
Not a good invitation at all. It was another time I was on the bus one time, it was an old lady just sitting there, and the brother butt was just all in the woman's face, and I just tried to read her expression, and she was just so disgusted. She couldn't believe it. But I mean, you want to share anything? How do you feel about this sagging thing going on?
Well, basically, if you're not attempting to invite someone to your butt, stop sagging your pants, and actually.
You think it's an open invitation?
It must be an open invitation because, I mean, come on. What is logical when you're in prison and your pants are sagging, that means that butt belongs to him. If you're in slavery and your pants are sagging, your master didn't give you a belt. Or your master purposely got your pants sagging. Either way, it originated from slavery and prison ownership. And message to the brothers: if you're not trying to give your butt up or invite somebody to it, pull your pants up, bro.
Also, tell me this: when we grew up in the hip hop era, right?
Yeah.
Hold up. We wore baggy clothes, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you have a little sag in your pants?
I wore jabots and my belts were tight.
I hear you. All right, well, let me go to the caller. Caller, you have something to say about this?
Yeah, I got something to say about this. This SA from the Black Power Militia, I want to know, since we're on the sagging topic, what is the solution? Because obviously, it's been going on for some years now. And Brother Bang said he thinks it's a deeper meaning behind it. But what is the real solution to get the pants pulled back up to your waistline?
We got to start kicking these brothers in their butts and knocking them down on their ground and pulling their pants up for them.
What about? Well, I mean,
but seriously.
Now I've heard some cities are actually giving tickets.
Yes.
You know, they're I don't know if they're going as far as throwing brothers in jail.
They are.
Some states, so if you don't pay your ticket, then you probably get a warrant for your arrest.
In some states, you get arrested immediately. I just saw this the other day. But in a lot of places, you're getting tickets.
But how do you decide the level of sag?
I mean, you shouldn't. As I tell my son that's 17, I shouldn't be able to see any of your draws at all.
Not even the top line.
Not even the top
line.
Man,
we got another caller. Caller, let me hear what you got to say.
Yes, good afternoon. You know what? The sagging pants. I don't think no one should actually get violent or get indignant with them.
I was joking.
But I tell you one thing, I'll give you a good suggestion, I think. All females need to tell the men to pull up your pants. Just say, hey, baby, pull up your pants. You know, you might get a chance by having a woman telling a young man, an old man, to pull up his pants instead of you get, hey, man, woo, 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 because that just stirs up another conflict. So tell all the women, tell your mother, your sisters, your aunts, all women, to just when you see the men doing it, ask them will they please pull it up. Thanks for taking the call.
Excellent. Right. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with the caller too. You know, pretty much. I mean, if a lot of females out there, you know, would tell these brothers, man, pull your pants up a little bit. You know, maybe they could get a little bit more respect. Just let me briefly go to let you know again that this is the Shy Rise Show, brought to you by Englewood Enterprise Gallery. We're at www.englewood.enterprisegallery.com. You can reach us at enterprisegallery@gmail.com. And you can also reach us by phone at 773-719-9848. Just let me go to a caller. One more caller real quick. Caller, let me hear what you got to say.
This is Jabang Ja Sr.
Jabang Ja Sr.?
Okay, this is someone I know. How are you, sir? What would you like to say?
I was calling in regards to
speak up.
Their pants down.
Yes, sir.
You know,
we listen.
It's hard to get across to these young guys out here that is their style.
You said if that's their style? I mean, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, when I grew up, I wore baggy clothes. I might have had this much sag in my pants, but you couldn't see my underwear. But I do believe in freedom of speech. I believe you should be free to do whatever the hell you want to do. I don't believe you should impose your style or your lifestyle on somebody else. So if I'm standing next to you, or sitting down and your butt is in my face, you imposing that on me.
Pull your pants up,
Yeah,
bruh.
you should pull your pants up. Let me hit you real quick, though. Sagging. You also know sagging means backwards niggas. So we got niggas and we got sagging. So I don't know if that's relevant, but I just found that very interesting that sagging spells niggas backwards. But you got anything to add on to that?
Yeah, the eugenics of it all makes sense. It's psychological scientific racism that's being impeded and imposed upon us.
Brother, yes.
It has to be a zero tolerance for the pants sagging. So city officials, give them tickets.
So you
lock
with
them
it.
up on
You
site.
with it. On site.
Yes, on site. Indecent exposure. I don't want to look at your buttocks, especially if you're a male.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, like, I'll play devil's advocate quickly. Like I said, this is a free country. So if I sag my pants and I'm walking down the street, you got a problem with it, turn your head. That's just like with this TV show. If you don't like what I'm talking about, turn the channel.
But what if you're on the bus next to me like this?
Then how can you respectfully tell this brother, maybe not to pull his pants up, but hey man, can you scoot over a little bit?
Can you move your butt out of my face, bro?
And
then
then
pull your pants up if you feel like it, but them your pants. It's a free country, huh? I guess.
It's a free country.
I wish.
I mean, tell me about Alaska, man. Our brothers up there sagging hard.
Well,
what they doing?
Unfortunately, it's not enough conscious brothers up there. Maybe perhaps that could change.
Well, for those that might just be tuning in, we are the Englewood Enterprise Gallery at www.englewoodenterprisegallery.com. You can also email us with anything, any information you might want to share with us at enterprisegallery@gmail. Don't get that mixed up. Don't put Englewood Enterprise Gallery at Gmail. It's just enterprisegallery@gmail.com. The website is englewoodenterprisegallery.com. You can also reach us at 773-719-9848. And so we had Ja Kali here. He shared with us some hats. He's shared with us his opinion on sagging. But how can people get in touch with you if they want to see some of your material, or if they want to talk to you about possibly ordering a hat? What can they do? How can they reach you?
Fantastic. Area code 907-440-6799, or otherwise reach me through the Englewood Enterprise Gallery at 312 773 rather.
Yeah.
719-9848. Forgive me.
That's cool. You can also see us. We have a Facebook presence. If you go to Facebook and type in Englewood Enterprise Gallery, you can see more about the events that we have going on. You can get on our mailing list. If you want to be a guest on the show, if you feel like you're an artist and you want to be a guest and you want to just voice your opinion or something positive that you're doing in the community, please call us, email us if you want, and we'll be happy to discuss or see if we can squeeze you in. I want to thank Ja Kali again for coming in today.
My pleasure, sir.
It's really been a pleasure. I wish we had more time to sit and talk and have some fun with you. How long are you gonna be in Chicago?
I'll be here for a few more weeks, maybe longer. Working on an album. If it extends, I'll be here longer.
Is this a Black Pirate album?
I'm working on a Black Pirate album as well as a Banksta Society album. My sons and I, we call ourselves Banksta Society, which is composed of Yim Da Bang Star, Ja Bang Ja Kali, Rabang Amin Kali, Jakis Bang Kali.
All right, one more time. This is the Shy Rise Show that's brought to you by the Englewood Enterprise Gallery. You can see us at www.englewoodenterprisegallery.com. Also, email us at enterprisegallery@gmail.com or reach us at 773-719-9848. So this is the Shy Rise Show. I thank you for tuning in. All my callers that called, thank you. We will see us again next week, same time, same channel at CAN TV or stream us, cantv.org. Thank you.
And to the people, expound and expand on the creativity for your children to build a future. Do anything you can to get them involved in music, writing, sewing, and anything that they love and desire. Peace and love, and always love.
Peace.